Well, tonight the Rush and Railers become the Hard Rockers and Yellow Jackets as the Rush take on Worcester for final game of this series and of the homestand. Dave Smith, Rush head coach and GM alongside. A couple of one-goal games and a couple of one-goal Worcester wins so far in the series. You pick up a point last night in a 5-4 overtime loss. You led a couple of separate times. Worcester led a couple of times as well, including at the last moment of the game. What'd you see in your team, the effort, just overall last night?
Well, just there's a lot of good, but inconsistency costs you a game. You give up a penalty kill goal, a breakaway goal, a 3-on-3 goal, an empty net, goalie pulled situation, and ultimately we just got to string together more defensive minutes where we're playing hard together.
How do you do that?
Yeah, it's commitment, awareness, education, conversation, desire.
We saw the Tahoe series go right in pretty much every which way for you guys. What's been the difference in that series where defensively it was pretty good? And this series, there have been those lapses, as you said, that have led to goals against.
Yeah, well, Worcester's a big, physical, hard team, and they create a lot of space for themselves with their physical play, and it's hard to get into some of those hard areas, and we got to find a way to do that.
Yeah, what is that difference in play style? We've talked about this before when other divisions come in and play styles are different. What's that difference in play style from Mountain Division teams like Tahoe where it's wide open and these guys where it's a lot more close on the ice?
Well, it's the heavy teams. The heavy teams, meaning, dogs on the puck and strong on the puck and more physical. And, yeah, you can say, well, just go finish a check. But, the difference between a 200-pound guy who's hard on the puck and a 200-pound guy who's soft on the puck is monumental. And it seems that teams like Worcester are heavy teams and hard to play against teams, and there's a good formula there. Even though the records are close, ours and theirs, last night there was moments that their heavy beat our skill.
What do you make of the shot differential?
It's not good enough. I mean, we gave them time and space and turned pucks over too much.
Okay, let's talk about the good. You get 4 goals in the game. Bradley Wood with 2 goals in the first period, and you get 2 more in the third period. Offensively, yes, just 20 shots on goal, but you did enough to get a point. And offensively, it seemed like there were a lot of moments where you guys had the upper hand there.
Yeah, I mean, we get 2 perimeter, and it's great to see Woody get on the score sheet, and both those goals are right by in and around the net, and that's takes a desire and a willingness to get there, and he did that, and it was nice to see. I thought him and Wags had some real good chemistry together.
Yeah, you changed up all 3 of your forward lines, top 3 forward lines, not only before last night's game, but during the game before the third period. Seemed to work. You scored twice in period 1 and twice more in the third period. What'd you see out of those mid-game lineup adjustments last night?
Well, we were down, and I thought that the second period obviously didn't go our way. We gave up 3 goals, and I wanted to change the momentum, and I knew that we were going to play 3 lines. So I tried to spread out our top 6 or so into the 3 lines. I think Ekstrom's been playing really well, and I was going to roll those 3 lines to try and win the game. And it got us the lead, and then unfortunately with their goalie out, they got one.
Do you ever worry about guys who haven't played together, or is that what you want? Guys who've not played together as a trio playing together now?
Well, you'd like them to have culture and chemistry and experience together, but sometimes it just raises their awareness and factors that are hard to measure when they play with somebody new. They might communicate a little bit more. They might just find some instant chemistry that they hadn't had before. And, again, it got us the lead last night. We just didn't close it out. Okay,
I'll be as professional as possible. The officiating has played a major part in these last 2 games, and it's not been anything we're not used to this season, but there have been a lot of instances where both teams, especially you guys, have been upset with what's been going on. How are you guys working through it, and what's been the difficulty getting power plays and trying to get things right on your side?
Well, it's a challenging situation, and what we know is that it's a development league for referees as well. And having some games in a 2-man system and some games in a 1-man system puts the guy in a 1-man system behind the 8 ball. So my job as coach and GM, I've been talking with the league. We've been talking with the official, and I thought last night the officials' communication was significantly better. but we disagree with calls. And I know they disagreed with calls, and that's always going to happen. So we can't let the officials be a piece of the story. We have to get past that and move past that and know that they don't come into a game with an agenda to hurt any one team over another, and we just got to move on and find a way to overcome that as well.
What happened on the play where Torch got taken out?
Their guy just went into our goalie, and our guys jumped on the pile. And you know, from our perspective, you pick and choose what not to call, and then you call when a guy just jumps on them. And to me, I didn't feel that was worthy of putting us a man down when there was other instances that could have put either team a man down.
All right, it's the Black Hills Brawl night tonight. What's that jersey you have in your hand there?
Yeah, that's a South Dakota School of Mines jersey. It's pretty nice.
You're not going to show the nameplate on the back?
I'm not.
Okay, not going to show the nameplate, but that's what the Rush will be wearing, and Worcester, thanks to them for collaborating on this, will wear Black Hill State Yellow Jacket jerseys. Have you been a part of a game like this ever where two teams have worn different alter ego jerseys in the same game?
I have not been a part of something like this.
Been a part of the Black Hills Brawl, though. Your wife works for one of the schools involved, and you've been involved with this game pretty heavily with that connection. What's it going to be like to take the ice with all the college kids in the building and screaming for their team?
I think it's going to be fun. I think there's a rivalry, and then a third game in 3 nights. There's some spirited emotions already, and it's an important game for us. And to add that little spice of a rivalry game is going to be great.
Yeah, what makes a rivalry a rivalry? You got the distance, obviously not with the Rush and Worcester, but you've got the 2 games in 2 nights. This game, 50 miles apart. What makes a rivalry such a spirited one and one that you like being a part of?
Well, I know this Black Hills Brawl, it's 140 times I think they've competed against each other, and it's very, very close. I think it's like 66-63 for School of Mines, and Black Hills has had maybe a little more success recently, but it's a spirited, healthy hatred for each other. It's we want to beat you, our fans want to beat you. We're all keeping an eye on it. You circle it on the calendar. You get excited and motivated for it, and you do things a little bit special and unique. We're having Coach Charlie Floor come in and talk with our guys before the game, and get our guys fired up. He's got a great record with his pregame talks here, and it's all the things that when you say rivalry, you think of. We have it in this Black Hills Brawl.
Dave, good luck. Go Rockers.
Thanks.